My son died at school where he should have been the safest. So it could have been your child. It could still be. We have to save our children, our students. Marshawn was everything to me. From the moment that Marshawn was born, he had the most beautiful smile ever. He had the dimples that were just so beautiful. He was always laughing, always joking, always funny. He would do whatever to put a smile on your face. He had a personality that was unmatched. So a kid had called me and asked me, was Marshawn okay? Because someone had told him that Marshawn had been shot. And that's how I found out that he was shot. I went to the school and they just told me, go to the police station. And I'm like, why am I going to the police station? And then they was like, well, just go to the hospital. And then I went to the hospital, and then that's when, um, basically, as soon as I made it there, the doctor, he came out and he just told me, unfortunately, he didn't make it. The police didn't speak to me. They didn't say anything to me. They wouldn't let me in a hospital. They just told me to wait until the doctor comes out and talk to me. Parents, I know that it's hard having teenagers, having kids, just trying so hard to keep them on the right path and keep them safe. But if your child has witnessed anything, it was hundreds of kids that was at this homecoming game who were right there when my son was shot. Can y'all please find it in your hearts to help us bring the person that killed my son? I want parents to step up with their kids and encourage their kids to come forward. It was too many kids that seen what happened. There's no reason why it should be this hard for the police to solve this crime. Kids have inboxed me, messaged me, told me what they saw, and when it's coming down to them to speak to police, then it's unfortunately no one's willing to point this person out in the lineup. And I just want to let y'all know, what if it was your child? Someone came to the school. My son wasn't on a block, wasn't on a corner. My son died at school where he should have been the safest. So it could have been your child. It could still be. We have to save our children, our students. If they're not safe at school, then where are they safe at? That was my son's first homecoming game. I was robbed of everything. All my son ever wanted to do was play football, and they took that from him. They took that from me being a grandmother, me seeing him go on prom, him getting his driver's license. Just think, if it was your child, you would want someone to come forward. Please just keep me and my family in y'all prayers. Please just help us get this murder solved, please. My son walked out that door and went to school, and I haven't seen him since. He never made it home. And I'm devastated. I am devastated. I'm trying to find a will to go on. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. I just don't. He
Well,
was
I think it's,
everything for me and my family. Like, we all are just devastated.
and that's why you need people to step up.
I need people to come forward, please. Me and my family need justice. Everybody that knows my son wasn't gang affiliated. My son was a football player. My son wanted to be an athlete. My son had dreams of being in the NFL. My son was robbed of all that. My son wasn't arguing out there that day. My son wasn't fighting with anybody that day. My son was at the, it's like, and if school is the wrong place at the wrong time, it's like, where are our kids safe at? Where are they safe at if they're not safe at school?